call a consultative meeting which culminated on 8th August 2025. Consequently, Honorable Speaker, the committee awaits a report from the department to enable finalization of the comprehensive report by 23rd August 2025. Arising from the foregoing, Honorable Speaker, the committee hereby seeks leave to report back to the House on the department's budget implementation report for the financial year 23-24 within the next 35 days or thereof. Thank you. And to appear before the committee to shed light on the discrepancies that appear between the two departments and to make clear the correct position before we report that to this Honorable House. And that's why, Honorable Speaker, we are seeking for more time so that that report can be harmonized and that this House will not be seized by two contradicting reports coming from two departments of the same government. And that is the reason why, Honorable Speaker, because we don't want to bring a report here in the presence of Honorable Gadongo and a member who is in her academics, so being a thorough, because we're going to subject the report to thorough scrutiny, we felt like we don't want to waste that time and provide Gadongo with such a time.
What is it, Honorable?
To bash this report.
Honorable Speaker, I don't have a problem with bashing the report and everything, but can the Honorable Member, Engineer Samuel Rimuikayani, retract the words her? How can he address me as a her? Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Rimuikayani has noted, kindly retract.
Honorable Speaker, Aha is a human being. And the last time I checked, Honorable Gadongo is also a human being. So it makes no much difference. But to please him, I am not aware that I referred to him as her. I'm a very well-learned person, so I make all the distinction between gender. And in this case, if he had me saying her, if he did, which I doubt, and just to make sure that he's comfortable, because he's a colleague in academics, I retract and refer to him as a him. And for that reason, I was saying, with a lot of respect, because him being a student, I know he likes scrutinizing documents. I didn't want to bring a report where he can bash me on it. And therefore, I've requested the department to go back and bring a report that has no contradiction whatsoever regarding the budget implementation. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, the committee seeks your indulgence regarding the resubmission of the same in the next 35 days or at the time when the assembly is resuming after recess, whichever is area. I submit.
The progress report is duly tabled and read. The leave sought is well explained and deserving, and so I grant it as sought. So, Chairperson, ensure the report is ready within the time requested. Clerk, next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, statements. Order number 8, motions and bills. Mr. Speaker, sir, we have a motion to be moved by Honorable Duncan Githinji-Chege, the Chairperson, Committee on Public Accounts and Investments.
Honorable Duncan Githinji-Chege, Chairperson, Committee on Public Accounts and Investments, and member for Gatimo Ward. Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Allow me to start with the acknowledgement. Mr. Speaker, the County Public Investment and Account Committee would like to express its gratitude to the Office of the Speaker, Office of the Clerk, committee members, and Secretariat for their cooperation in compiling this report.
What is it, Honorable Ibrahim?
Honorable Speaker, we have to be assistant. We are not able to access the report from the gadget.
Clerk, ensure the Department of ICT facilitates members accordingly. I'm ably informed that there is a problem with the internet and it is being fixed. So members bear with the condition and wait patiently as it is being fixed. Proceed, Honorable Duncan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Introduction. Committee's background. Mr. Speaker, the Public Investment and Accounts Committee is a select committee established under the Standing Order number 190 and is responsible for the examination of the report of the Auditor General on public investment and account. Mandate of the committee. The committee is mandated to A, examine the account showing the appropriation of the sum voted by the House to meet the public's expenditures and of such other account laid before the House and the committee may think fit. B, examine the report and account of all counties' public investment. C, examine report, if any of these Auditor General on public investment, and examine the context of the autonomy and efficiency of the public investment, whether the affairs of the public investment are being managed accordance with the sound financial or business principles and prudent commercial practices. The committee shall, however, not examine A, matter of the major government policy distinct from business or commercial function of the public investment. B, matters of the day-to-day administration, and C, matter of the consideration of which machinery is established by any special statute under which particular public investment is established. The procedure of the select committee and other related matter is covered under the Standing Order number 181. The committee has a power under the provision of the Constitution, Article 195, to summon witnesses, examine them on oath, and receive evidence. Composition of the committees is as follows. Background of the report. Article 229 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 provides that Auditor General shall submit audit report to Parliament and county assemblies within 6 months after the end of the financial year. Upon the submission, the county assembly is required to consider the report within 3 months, that's 90 days of the receipt. In a 2014 judgment, Justice Jailers Nga, the court affirmed that the timeless are mandatory and legally binding. The ruling clarified that Auditor General failed to submit the report within 6 months, or if any county assembly failed to act on them within 3 months of the receipt, the such report and any action based on them are rendered legally and invalid. Committee deliberation and finding. The committee noted as follows. The Auditor General report is questioned where received the office of the clerk on 13 May 2025, more than 10 months after the end of 2023-2024 financial year. This was already outside the constitutional and judiciary affirmed timeline. The report of the receipt include report of the Auditor General on receipt of the revenue financial year 2023 and 2024. Report of the Auditor General on the county revenue fund financial year 2023 and 2024. Report of the Auditor General on Nyandarua County Executive financial year 2023 and 2024. Report of the Auditor General on the car loan and mortgage scheme FAD 2023 and 2024. Report of the Auditor General on Olkarau Municipality financial year 2023 and 2024. Report of the Auditor General on Emergency Fund financial year 2023 and 2024. And report of the Auditor General on the Bursary Fund financial year 2023 and 2024. Report of the Auditor General on the Climate Change Fund financial year 2023 and 2024. The County Public Account and Investment Committee cannot roughly consider this report within the meaning of Article 229 of the Constitution and the 2014 High Court ruling. The delay in submission undermine the constitutional principles of accountability.
Order, Honorable Duncan, hold on a bit. Honorable members, as the tablets are being fixed, the report is available in the official WhatsApp group, so you can access the report. Proceed, Honorable Duncan.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Okay, number 3, the delay in submission undermines the constitutional principles of accountability, transparency, and oversight of the public finance management. The committee is constrained to report to the institution to the House, as it cannot proceed to the hearing, inquiries or substantive recommendation on the report that have already lost legally and validity. Recommendation. Based on finding, the committee recommend as follows. 1. Strengthen liaison on timelines. The Office of the Clerk shall liaise with the Office of the Auditor General to ensure the strict compliance with the constitutional timeline. Under Article 229, report must be received and tabled within the prescribed period to safeguard their legality. Number 2, adequate facilitation of the committee. The Assembly shall adequately facilitate the committee to discharge its mandate within the room, including timely hearing, retreat, and reporting whenever reports are submitted in good time. Number 3, referral to the sectoral committee. The committee referred to the above listed report to the relevant sectoral committee for the further scrutiny and sectoral specific matter. Conclusion. The committee underscore constitutional importances of adhering timelines in the audit process. Receiving the report outside the 6 month submission period and beyond the 3 month consideration window strips them of legal validity. Therefore, unable to proceed within the examination and report of this matter to the House for record. The committee urges the Office of the Auditor General of the Office of the Clerk to strengthen the coordination to ensure the compliance with the rule in future, thereby protecting the integrity of the oversight law of the County Assembly. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me to ask Honorable Mheshimiwa.
This committee led a very able chair, the Honorable Duncan. And indeed, as he has explained in the report, the committee found itself in a very an interesting position. I don't want to use that other word. Because, Honorable Speaker, this is a committee which scrutinizes the Auditor General's report. And the Auditor General's report, what it does is to inform on the performance in terms of budget implementation of the county government that we're serving. And that report could as well go back into the other regime, as it were. When this report did appear or come to the committee, Honorable Speaker, we guided by the provisions of law that we must consider this report within a given timeline, within which or beyond which that report becomes unattainable, just like the Honorable Chair did allude. And what is very frustrating, Honorable Speaker, are the matters that are highlighted in the Auditor General report, because it does bring out very pertinent issues regarding how the county government performs in terms of the implementation of its programs and the agenda, if I may call them, to the people. The matters that have been highlighted in those reports, and Honorable Mohede is a member of this committee, I'm aware, and we did spend a lot of time looking at those issues that are raised there. What is so frustrating that makes me very uncomfortable, even as we submit this report as a committee, is the fact that this Honorable House does not seize the opportunity to look into those issues as highlighted, simply because of one thing called timeline. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, we would have done justice to this Honorable House in dispensing of its mandate, together with informing our people on what the Auditor General feels we perform as a government, if that report did see the light of the day by being presented to this House on time. However, be as it were, Honorable Speaker, that report did not come in good time, and therefore the committee was not able to present that report here, as has been ruled by the Senate. Now, what happens in such a case, Honorable Speaker, is the Senate, which is the next level of oversight, to now seize the matter. And the next thing we're likely to see is to see the executive being dragged before the Senate to answer questions that this Honorable House should have been able to deal with. It's a bit unfortunate that we'll be seeing that on the news, and yet we had the opportunity to be able to do that. I want to confirm the same sentiments as my chair, that in future going forward, and that future is shrinking so fast because we are left with less than 2 years to be able to do this matter. And the final year, Honorable Speaker, even may remind you, we'll be busy looking for votes. So we will not be, having a good time to look at such report. We only have 1 more year to be able to do this and do it diligently. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, it's a frustration I'm expressing myself. Just like the chair has said, let the reports be coming on time so that this assembly can seize the opportunity to look into those issues and be able to respond to the Auditor General and be able to demand for further scrutiny and answers from the executive on time before appearing, before they appear before the Senate. And finally, Honorable Speaker, once the executive appears before this committee of this Honorable House, they don't need to appear again before the Senate because of the rule that's called double jeopardy. The executive cannot go under scrutiny twice, having been scrutinized by this Honorable House. So failure of this House to do its mandate leaves the Senate with the sole mandate to look into the matters that we're supposed to. It does not look very well for this Honorable House, as well as the Assembly. I submit.
I now put the question that this House does adopt the report of the Committee on Public Accounts and Investments on the reports of the Auditor General for financial year 2023-2024 as a report of the House and the recommendations therein as the resolutions of the House. May those of a similar opinion say aye. May those of a contrary opinion say nay. And the ayes have it. Clerk, next order.
Mr. Speaker, sir, we've exhausted the business as indicated in the morning session's order paper.
Honorable members, there being no other business to transact during this sitting, I now adjourn the House to Wednesday, the 20th day of August 2025 at 2:30 p.m.